to show you guys one of the ways that I add name onto the blankets that I make. Sometimes I applique them, which are really pretty. I just cut out some of the um, letters myself, just kind of trace them and cut them out and sew them on, and they look something like this. But the look I'm going for this blanket is a little bit different. So what I've done is I have a silhouette cameo, and I've designed, and I already have it ready just to save some time. So I've designed the name, and the nursery theme for this blanket is lambs. So I put a little girl with a lamb in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it, I'm going to have it sent right over to here. It's already set up, and we're going to have it cut. So we'll do this part really quick, and I'll show you how great it looks when it's done. Alright, so I cut my pieces out. I have the girl with the lamb and the name. And now this is my fancy tool because I'm a sew. I use needles for everything. They do sell tools, weeding tools it's called for this. But all you do, this works just fine for me, is you pull away this excess vinyl and your design will start to show. As you can see, it's super easy. Comes apart really easy, and this is all going to go in the garbage once it's done. This is just a different way. It lets me put a little bit more of a design, a little bit more of a personalization to match the nursery. So you can see here's the little girl with the sheep that will go on. I think she has another little piece. No, we're good. Okay. And then we'll move on to do the name, and this too, so simple. All you do once you're done, you see my fancy tools now, just my nails. So I'll go ahead and I'll finish pulling this apart, and then we're going to get it ironed on the blanket. And we'll move on to the final step after you do the personalization. This is a step again you can skip if you're not going to add the name on. If you just do the strips of the blanket and sew with all different prints and patterns, it still looks great. And this is just another way, kind of takes it up just a little bit more from that beginner project to be able to put the name on it somehow. Another way you can do is iron on adhesives if you don't feel like you're ready to sew the name on, and do the applique like I had shown before. You can go to the store and they even sell the letters. You can just pick out the letters of the name, or if you want to say baby or whatever you're making it for, and you can iron them on individually. That's always an option as well, if you don't have the machine to be able to do it. But if you are a big time crafter and you love making things and personalized gifts, I highly recommend. I have both the Cricut and the Silhouette, and I love them both. I use them, not a week goes by where I don't use them, so they definitely have made their money worth in my projects. So let's see, I'm almost done here, so we'll just wait. I'll show you what it looks like on here and how simple this was. So I just have to pull out the holes for the E and the A, and then I have the name and the little girl with the sheep. So I will finish that up, and then we'll go and we'll iron it on, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Alright, so we're going to put our name on the blanket. I have my white strip that I saved just for it. I like to put mine over far to the right side of the blanket, just to make, I don't like to have it right centered. I like to have it over to the left, because a lot of people use them for pictures, and then that leaves room for the baby to lay and the name to show off to the side. So let's get this positioned right, and we put our little girl with the lamb right here off to the side too. Now this, you keep the plastic coating on for this, and I just have this really old scrap of orange fabric. My iron is preheated, I cover it up, and then you just press according to the instructions that are on your vinyl that you're using. Each kind is different, so you just kind of got to do whatever type you're working with. You follow the instructions for how much heat and what not to use. After I get this off, I'll peel the plastic off. The vinyl will stick. I'll iron the rest of the blanket. And then in part 3 of the video, I will show you how to put on the back for this one.